What to do? Where we at? Is it showing? This soil looks like it needs a refresher. So does sharing the tab reset both sides? No. Okay, that's interesting. Man, tab splitting is weird. Hello. Hello there. Hello there. Just getting things set up over here. Got my lamb chops cooking in my broiler. And, not broiler, I had them in the oven. But, yeah. That garlic herb. Waiting for Twitch to load up, make sure it's working before I sit down away from that old computer. Where are you at? Damn, why did tab taking so long to load? That does not bode well for all of this. Alright, well, this seems to think that it's going, so I'm just gonna assume that it is. Yep, says live. There we go. Okay, I stumbled upon this girl while I was stumbling upon stuff, and she lied to me about being here, so I threatened her.
6 or 7 months ago, some Auntie's Choice clock puncher made a shipping error. Sent a few crates of failed grafting materials here to Cloister. You know that grafting program they used to have? Where they'd give some hapless hullhead a big monster arm, torn off one of a bunch of different deadly creatures? These crates arrived full of rejected Crabograft parts. Sat untouched for months till I found them, and I thought, little rebranding, the right angle? Bet I could sell these.
Really want Inez here for this conversation. But when did I last save? I think it was right before walking over here.
I met this protectorate officer. Smug as all get out, naive as the day is long. Said she had logistical supply concerns and needed means to feed the personnel guarding the archive. As the plan would have it, I told her I got a shipment of imitation Crabble meat. You repackage and relabel it, it'll pass for protectorate rations just fine. She agreed. Bought a few crates on the spot, promised to send word when she needed more. I just had to grind up everything first. Remove a few telltale chunks.
What an extraordinarily clever idea.
I can't take full credit or blame. I simply misrepresented misallocated materials for profit. I am merely a humble opportunist. Here's an audio cartridge with all the details. Those troops hear what they've been eating? I don't know what'll happen, but they won't be happy about it. That's for sure.
I'm both grateful and a bit sickened at the same time.
Don't mention it to anyone, especially not those damn snoops at Winter's Grasp.
Info, spill the beans in the sub rosa. They said find a way? Find a way to play the audio module. Man. Find Winter's Grasp leadership. Sabrosa. Oh. To your leader. You're not a leader. You don't even have a name. You don't have names either. Okay. Yeah, you have the name, but you're the weapon person. Helmet. You're the doctor. I already met you.
Are you stuck on the ground? Impractical and got you down. Well, trust and chemical purge is far better than natural cures. Oh, live now, fly free. No longer does the
You're the guy that we glitch saved. Where's your damn leader? Is it the lady that met us upstairs? I mean, I would kind of think so. Why would she still be in here? Wait, are we on the region? Yeah, no, the circle covers the whole space. This is one of the rooms I burned. Okay, took all this already. This is annoying. The house, she's not even up here. Don't need the damn research logs. This lady.
Oh, thank you. I am never eating forced rockets.
Nice of you to shoulder a bit of the workload. Bet they'll name you employee of the fiscal
Have
quarter.
a profitable day.
Find their leadership. They deserve to eat the grafted human parts or whatever.
Sorry, time is this. It's this time. Or all that is.
You're new. Don't seem like another one of these trade secret vultures either. War means nothing to them, you know. How about you? Know there's a war on, don't you? You here to help me win it?
Probably seen more of this war than you have, actually.
Oh, been out in the field, have you? I like the sound of that. Might be just the go-getter I need. Thing is, our local forces are in something of a bind. A protectorate camp effectively bisected the territory we presently occupy. An intolerable vulnerability. Said camp is situated betwixt here and points to the north. Take it out, reconnect the territories, and walk away somewhat richer. You mean what we get? Some bits, equipment, improved good graces with Auntie's choice. Reasonable rate for the work involved. Excellent, excellent. If you're agreeable to other work, I have something light. Simple shakedown, really. Couldn't be easier. A Sub Rosa finagler operates out of the Port Authority building at the landing pad near Winter's Grasp. Sub Rosa works with both sides, understood. But I want to know what she's into with the Protectorate. Let's say I'm curious.
Alright, took down the agent.
Learn anything useful?
She conned the Protectorate into eating reject Crabble graph parts. Made a tidy sum.
Ha! A base opportunist after my own heart. Well, she can continue swindling the Protectorate then. Here's a little something for your trouble. Anything else to report?
Now extends from here to below the
Well,
bridge.
excellent. Good show. I'll rest a bit easier tonight. Not as blissfully oblivious to our struggles as others here, mind you, but better. Anyhow, here's your reward. Pleasure doing business with you.
Glad we could make a deal.
Yeah, so skipped around a bit. Is that a base? What is that? Wait. Yes. Crabbles. Uh-oh.
Now press the second switch and hold down the blue button for 3 seconds to arm it.
Wait a tick.
This dude's an anime voice actor.
No, you idiot. It was definitely the blue one.
Boyd, I swear, if this blows up... Oh, you...
Standing by, Mr. Popeye.
Well, I could have broken that without blowing it up, but whatever.
Have a fix on their weaknesses.
You idiot.
Damn it. Now I have to do paperwork for accidental weapons discharge, accidental loss of life, and replacement munitions paperwork. Why am I always so unlucky?
Right? Is that where I was headed? No, that's not even where I was headed. Got you. Oh. Oh. No, 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 no. Hey, hey, stop looking at me. That... Me? What? What's that noise? Get your ass down. And there goes two.
Ratcheting up my aggression.
Around the corner? Who's around the corner? That guy's around the corner. Go ass down. Oh, he only survived because he weakened it. Wait, do one appear? I'll see red. Bet. It's all shelled up. The sneak attack won't do much. Unless I get him with the hammer, but he'll see me coming in. Hope I can be quick enough. There we go. What was that? I definitely gotta smash these eggs, but nope. Also, nope. See, the thing is, even if I get him, I think we're surrounded. I didn't mean to crush his head. I was going for the eggs. Food, and since normal healing items are drugs, this is actually a good find for me. So I don't get addicted. not slide as far as I was hoping to. Okay, what we got in here? Some drugs. Hey, like, why is it highlighted? There we go. Science 7, retune variable resistor menu monitor. Indicator what this monitor is. Setting side, here's cryptic message. Stars are especially beautiful the night the first of great punch card was cast, especially those at an average distance of blank light year. Currently, I think I can only get my science to 6. It is at 6. I need like 2 more level ups to get all of these and then be able to get science to 7.
Laurie Beckett was right. Solitude has been good for my studies. In just 93 days, I have made extraordinary progress deciphering the truths of our universe. For instance, there are none. None whatsoever. Objective reality is itself a concept invented by subjective observers eager to apply reason to chaos. In light of that view, better to assume we are all sleepwalkers, sharing the same dream of consciousness. We are the universe attempting to know itself. Wow. Life-affirming, in a way. And to think, I almost walked out into that blizzard last week.
I don't see a body around here. This is annoying. Okay, so both skill things here require me to level up. I guess I'll come back here if I remember. Wait, what would they even do? What would hacking this help me with? I got my specialized. Okay, so you go to this, which I would then change what it does by getting all sciencey with it. Okay, both of them require the same level. I don't have those levels, so I'll do that later. Oh wait, I forgot this lets me see people's like thoughts or whatever. Do not ask Marisol about the goggles. Seriously? Yeah, no. Attack her and you will discover a whole new world of pain. They're friendly and armor at 9. I guess that's everything in this zone for now. Can't do the rift thing because we have to make peace with the town. Building's over there, but... Maybe I should just go back to the ship. Yeah, I want to see Oz's other target. Wait, what? Garden outskirts. Oh. I guess we could get up the order while we're here. We have Marisol for that.
Heard that rip? Halt! The Oracle Laureate sent ahead to expect someone matching your description. However, he said nothing about admitting questionable allies. Cultist. Agitators are not permitted inside Laplace's garden. Your companion will have to wait outside.
How'd you like to find your insides waiting outside?
I find that an improbable outcome were we to engage in violent conflict.
My people of mine, you have my word. They won't cause trouble. We're on the same side here. Can you make an exception? Leadership.
Fine. The consequences be on your head if it proves otherwise. Head on in.
This is chill. She's just a little psychotic. I don't think I fit in here. I need a better fit. Something more inconspicuous. Save the outfit. Booyah. Go with the charmer. The boa skin. I'm a good con man. Good stuff, good stuff. Now as for the helmet, this one kind of is too glaring. Draws too much attention. Need something more low-key. Perfect. That's the one. So much is wearing. And that's the other new one I got. Museum. Mach 3 cap. Train right. Yes, those are the same. $60, $20. Or the Bullsarker. Well, jokes aside, this hat is better for sales, right? Companion abilities damage. Oh. One can go to junk. Yeah, that's cool. I look like a cheeky blinder.
Ah, Agent, I have a message for you. Oh, I was not expecting you to be in the company of a cultist.
A cultist and her extremely sharp knife. Shall I introduce you?
No, that won't be
So
necessary.
forward.
Where was I? Oh, yes, I remember now. On behalf of the Order of the Ascendant and her impermeable wisdom, the presiding bishop Ruth Vassar, welcome to Laplace's garden. The presiding bishop is presently indisposed, but I've been instructed to direct you to the Artificer Laureate for whatever pressing matter has brought you to the garden. She's working in Belvedere Hall's secondary courtyard. Enter the large building at the top of the mesa ahead and follow the first hall on your right.
I believe that Vic Alden may also be expecting me. Can you direct me to him?
Oh, yes. The vicar did ask me to direct you to him. How positively forgetful of me. He should be waiting for you in Belvedere Hall's main courtyard at the top of the stairs.
Presiding bishop?
Oh, no, not at all. The presiding bishop routinely spends time in a sensory deprivation chamber to hone her faculties. Of course, she does seem to be logging more hours in the chamber of late, but I'm certain that's all part of the plan. The rest of the Laureate Council is capable of managing affairs while the presiding bishop is occupied. Really, it's no reason for concern. Nothing in the garden is.
Seems oddly calm for being in a war zone.
Look around you. I don't see a battlefield. Do you?
Is this a there's no war in Boston, say, situation? You know what I mean? The war against the Protectorate.
All conflict is transient in nature. To dwell on the negativity of a moment is to risk missing the opportunity of what comes next. Those in the garden have enough perspective to remain present and to focus on what matters. Science and progress.
I mean, if they're all this zen, these peace talks are going to be way easier than I thought. It should be commended for its foresight.
For recognizing such quality of vision. But now, I fear I have kept you long past an ideal duration. May all your problems precede solutions.
Yes, yes, nothing to steal. Nothing to steal.
This place smells like science. Or maybe that's math.
No. Math is the worst smell. Quick Shulk Roads for me. I think I'm good on most of these. The hammer does take shotgun shells. Let's do that. Then the shrink ray takes shotguns.
The scientician surplus. No more than what you need.
This is way bigger than I expected.
Welcome to the Scientician Surplus. I am the scientician in question. Any inquiries about the stock may be directed to me.
And I can never pull off those ugly ass shades. Neither could he.
Please peruse with discernment.
Grapple hatchling. Pet for your ship. Over fire. What? Hatchling catcher. Collected 5 pets. Cool. Fire's weapon builds confidence in your companions, granting them increased movement speed, fire rate, and accuracy. Increase with leadership skill. Fuck, that does sound cool. But I already have 2 really good snipers. Screw it, I guess. That said, though, my other snipers usually get all the killing done, so I don't know how useful it is to have them be extra motivated. Store key. Question is, can this guy see me from outside? Seems like no. Ooh. Thank you, sir. He was hiding stuff. Get my lock picking up. I just said the vicar was in the courtyard.
Did you know around 1,000 species of bacteria live on human skin? A fascinating, if not relevant, bit of trivia, wouldn't you agree?
Wearing gloves, I think. I have a fun fact too. Did you know ursopods generate their weight in mucus every day?
I did indeed. But always nice to make the acquaintance of a fellow philomath. At any rate, I am quite conscious, merely waiting. I have no idea. Sometime last year, I predetermined an occasion of momentous import would happen today, right here, at these very coordinates.
This time before, let me guess. Seer gave you that prediction.
Oh no. You know what they say about having too many totalizers on the same sum?
Nothing gets solved.
Precisely. Oh my goodness, it's refreshing to converse with someone so like-minded. Leslie Beckett,
I wouldn't go that far.
Oracle Laureate, Seer Supreme, leader of the Department of Predictive Analysis, and not terribly good at informal introductions, evidently.
Commander Vincenzo, nice to meet you, Laureate Beckett. I have a lot of fancy titles too. I just can't remember them at the moment. I mean, that's more fun to say.
Forgive me if I don't shake hands. I prefer to keep my skin microbiome free of exogenetic cells. You'll understand. But now, if I'm not mistaken, you must be the agent we've been expecting. I knew loitering at this location would yield results. I, don't suppose you've stumbled upon any of our excogitation chapels around Cloister by chance?
I don't even know what that is.
Excogitation chapels are order residencies where one can meditate in solitude on specific theories relating to the plan. They're scattered all around Cloister. Prior to the war, such focused study led to all manner of breakthroughs, with audio logs routinely kept by the scientician in residence. In these unprecedented times, such logs could harbor hidden wisdom. However, with the war on, I've sadly been unable to get my hands on the last of these recordings. All confidential, I'm afraid. Many are still under peer review, but I can assure you, their value is commensurate with, why, the discovery of gravity, or has the potential to be.
You got collecting the logs you mentioned.
How unexpected. Almost as if there's a universal plan at work in the universe. Please return when you've found all four. I will be here. I'm happy to answer any questions you may have. Impossible, I'm afraid. The Protectorate is rather well entrenched at present, and nothing short of an all-out siege is likely to dislodge them. If you're determined, I recommend consulting with the presiding bishop on the matter. She can tell you more.
Well, the Protectorate there already.
For pity's sake, is it the pump or the sealant? Industrial science is mostly theory, they said. You won't have to put your knowledge into practice for years, they said. Now the fountain's broken and I can't... Useless. I'm useless.
Sure you aren't useless? A little overly fretful, maybe.
Am I fretting? No. No one in the garden frets. Why would they? Well, there was Roberto. But then he was assigned to the delegation and... should have been back by now, actually.
Back to the problem at hand, it seems to be the issue.
We had an avalanche recently, not far from the dome. One of these fountains stopped working around the same time. Stands to reason something must have been jostled loose. I recently placed into the industrial sciences, so I've been entrusted to fix the issue. But I've never had to put my knowledge into application before. It's not going well.
Might be able to help you out. Can you point me in the direction of the problem? That fountain's not gonna get fixed by staring at it.
You must be an agent of the architect. The panel here controls the intake and outtake for the fountains. I'd start there.
Came in all cocky and shit. I'm not. I want to live with an engineer for a minute. Fucked by my own skills. I think that might have hurt a little. Unless I was always missing that little bit of health.
A second makeup exam will not be offered, so I hope you studied this time, Briar. You may begin now.
Right. No pressure.
Initiate Briar. Secondary entrance exam for exemplar aspirants. I can blow it up. This isn't my evil playthrough. This is just my rascal. I'm just a rascal.
What a lamentable state of affairs. I remember the days when Laplace's garden lived up to its estimable purpose. Now look at it. The fountain in disrepair, pedagogy in the park, even the lights above our heads have winked out like stars taken down from the sky.
You've been having a difficult time. As over, I have set up a few lights. You should look good.
Nevertheless, one must persist. The plan is good. The shadow of ignorance cannot withstand its light.
George should be responsible for light fails. I could take a look.
I knew you had a knowledgeable look about you. That would be wonderful. Thank you, dear. There's a panel just here. I will supervise from a respectable distance, but know that I am with you in theory, like the architect's own guiding hand.
Talking big. Basically, I'm like, yeah, I'm making big promises and just leaving them with IOUs. I'll come back later when I have the skills.
That's your third conviction today. People will start to worry.
What?
Welcome to the CAF integration point. Will it be caffeine or convictions today? Convictions are statements which promote personal and professional confidence and well-being, leading to 22.9% more scientific breakthroughs in a given quarter. Interested?
So you don't mean like a crime?
Before I can administer your conviction, I need to ask you a question. In what area of your life do you feel you need the most improvement? Personal or professional?
You could say I've had professional setbacks. Both probably. My life's a mess. It's a pretty intimate question. You've only just met.
No need to start chewing erasers. I'll be gentle. Promise.
No. Man, I don't really have any personal issues in this one. I don't think. I guess professional setback.
Expand on that for me.
You seen the rift in the sky? I could have prevented it. I should have. Went 10 years without a promotion. I was in a state of suspended animation. Still. Second thought, can we just skip? No.
You are a single
Rift in the
gear
sky.
in the grand workings of the universe, and should not expect to control all of its mechanisms or outcomes.
I feel strangely better.
Good. Never forget that you are a valuable factor in the universal equation and necessary to advancing the plan. Now then, a brief conversation is customary following the initial service. I haven't seen you around before. New project appointment? Must be an adjustment, all things considered.
Mission to save Arcadia.
Earth Directorate? In Arcadia? That's rather anomalous. And I'd go as far as to say wholly unexpected. By all means, continue. I'm fascinated to learn the particulars of this little mission of yours.
There's not much more to add. I'm trying to stop the rift from destroying your entire colony.
How noble and noteworthy. I was under the impression in the Order we had this well in hand, but I'm always happy to have my assumptions corrected. You know, I'm actually nearing the end of my shift. If you're amenable to continuing our chat somewhere more private, I think we could both benefit. Right this way.
He's a spy. Girl.
You must be curious why I asked for such a discreet rendezvous.
Cloak and dagger stuff has certainly piqued my interest. If you're going to kill me, just know that's going to go badly for you.
Kill you? When we're only just getting to know one another? On the contrary, I need your help proving a certain theory of mine. I have adequate reason to believe the Order is conducting a mass experiment on the population of Laplace's garden. Recall what you have observed thus far. Isn't it strange how calm everyone is? The Order is in the middle of a war. A war, one might say, they are losing. The Order is not cultivating its perfect, plan-abiding society through careful ideological pruning, as the laureates would have you believe. It's simple pharmacology. Put bluntly, they're regulating the emotions of everyone in Laplace's garden through drugs in the water supply.
The end result is contentment and social progress. No. This sounds like that game, We Happy Few. They instruct the people so they don't see their problems.
Why would the Order want to create a society of undistractable little academics whose only desire is to advance the plan? I wonder.
I was just trying to show interest. I'm
limiting my water intake and using other pharmaceuticals to combat the effects. It's not a perfect system, but it works adequately enough. It makes the mind quieter, like closing the door on a screaming crowd. It's not unpleasant.
You're saying it's true. We need to tell people.
Moderate your volume, please. No one here is in any immediate peril. Probably. The Order claims the subjects here supposedly consented to participate, but it was begun prior to the schism with the Protectorate, so who's to say? Regardless, if the Order has made some kind of pharmaceutical breakthrough, imagine how useful it might be to certain parties to know about it in advance.
No, you're not really with the Order.
I represent a group of information traders who would pay well to get their hands on a sample of this drug. Interested?
You're a Sub Rosa, aren't you?
So you've heard of us. Good. That makes this easier. My primary task has been to watch the order. But I'm confident my superiors would agree. Physical proof is of far greater value than mere rumor. All you need to do is enter water reconditioning and collect a sample of the drug. I believe they call it Perspective. This passcode will give you access to the main terminal. Watch the guards patrol before making your way into the facility. If worst comes to worst, I wager Laureate Beckett also has a keycard on him, but that might be tricky to lift. Lately, he's been sitting near the fountains, performing his silly little breathing exercises. If he's not there, then he's likely in conference with the presiding bishop. Whatever you do, be discreet. I can't have any laureates asking questions about me. Understood? One more thing before you leave. Outside of work, I have, let's call it an alternative inventory. You'll have to pay, of course, but I'm sure I have something that'll make your job a little easier. And I'd like to offload some of this merchandise. Sounds like a win-win.
Really good, actually. I need those. Working class suit. I don't really need it, but I feel like it's good practice to just collect a bunch of recipes. Oh, I'm out of junk. Okay. Cool. And I was gonna shrink her.
Satisfaction to the nearest 10th integer.
Oh, 100? Sir, that's the right answer, isn't it? I can show my math. Indeed. I'd really love to stay.
Determining the remainder of your stay in Laplace's garden is not the purpose of this survey. But your
Welcome back, Agent. I trust Laplace's... In what manner can I assist you? How do you know about that? I mean, that is quite the allegation. I deny it effusively.
You just admitted. I'm only seeking to avoid accidentally compromising the experiment, if it's ongoing.
As you have cleverly sussed out, Laplace's garden is the subject of an experiment into social conditioning, or curating, if you will, through the use of therapeutic pharmacology. We have been administering a pharmaceutical to the population of the garden via the water supply that aids in emotional regulation. We call it Perspective. It's odorless, harmless. Well, apart from the withdrawal, but I can assure you we have our best minds working on that little issue. Minor complication at worst.
This very could be beneficial to Arcadia. I'm not sure I like the sound of this. I think you should end the experiment. What kind of withdrawal symptoms are your subjects experiencing?
Irritation, paranoia, increased desire to gamble. Oddly enough, all manageable conditions, of course. We are increasingly operating with fewer resources, however, and most regrettably, we've had to eject more and more subjects from the experiment in order to continue it. In a plan-perfected universe, we would have ample time to wean participants off Perspective before sending them out of the garden. But, alas, we do not live in that universe. Yet. Why in the world would we do that?
Rather drug people without their knowledge or consent.
Is that your concern? No. All the participants agreed to have pharmaceuticals administered to them at any given point. See, perfectly consensual. At any rate, I have no interest in debating the ethics of this experiment with a layperson. No offense.
You have a smug. Oh. Well. Can't help it, man. I see a vent, I go crawling. What? How did it bring me up here? They made it seem like that was gonna be something.
Strange to see all this vacant space after the overcrowding at Matriarch's Mercy. Plenty of room for refugees here, if only the Order administrants got their act together.
Doctor.
Every day treating the same strains and abrasions. My tenure for a multifactorial disorder. The operating, Peter. That is not an invitation. That is better.
Pinnacle perfume bag.
Agent, over here.
You're the vicar I was looking for.
This is a welcome confluence of events. Why, without you, Gertie and I wouldn't be alive. And any hope of peace between the Order and Auntie's choice would be over. Dreadful, you know. Positively dreadful. How the peace talks were interrupted. I felt our two delegations were making real progress.
How'd you learn I was the one who saved you?
While making our escape, we encountered one of the renegades of my order, wounded and dying. He sought to unburden himself, now convinced Wiley's calculations were wrong. He told us all about that terrible DeVries woman's plan, and theorized you must have stopped her. Well, I think that's what he said. There was quite a lot of gurgling. You have mine and Gertie's utmost gratitude for intervening. Had she succeeded in assassinating us, it would have terminated any hope for peace. Officially, not at present. Gertie and I have kept up communication through back channels in the hope that the discussions can be reconvened in due time. It is my earnest belief that this is the optimal course to chart for the Order, and for Arcadia. Though we could certainly use assistance from an outside force like yourself.
It's Gertie now, is it?
Life-threatening situations have a way of verifying and validating key constants. Perhaps proof our two groups may still yet work together, if certain conditions were met. To begin, I believe you would need to put forth efforts in good faith with each of the two groups. Earning the trust of both sides is essential. Once you've worked your way up to meeting our respective leaders, you must convince them to consider joining forces.
Not difficult.
Oh, really? Perhaps the challenge rating is far less than I've hitherto calculated. Well, Obviously, you likely have to act as an intermediary between Ruth and Auntie, which will require some verbal finesse. But let's worry about that step upon reaching it. Transplendent. Remember, seek out ways to help both sides. Engender trust. Gertie and I can let you know when it's time to move forward. In the meantime, I might recommend you work on honing your oratory skills. Our presiding bishop and Auntie Cleo can be challenging to debate with.
Have I sent me on Discord? Sure thing. Let me speak to her. Yep, not Ruth.
I don't know who you are, but if you thought it wise to bring a cultist into the heart of Order territory, you are deeply foolish. I have not the slightest theory as to how you bypassed our guards. But if it was through violence, be assured, it will be returned exponentially.
If it was through violence, you'd be dead already. Got the wrong idea about her. I isn't a cultist anymore. If she was going to harm someone, she would have already.
Exactly. Though to be honest, I was thinking of filleting you, but it didn't seem worth getting Artificer all over me.
I shall be the judge of her trustworthiness myself. There is a cultist-centric issue the Order needs resolved. I suspect you are capable of doing such. If you are not, I cannot trust you, and certainly cannot allow you to see Ruth.
If these cultists are suffering the same affliction of being traitorous curs as the others seem to be, then I look forward to killing them.
Plan first.
My task is this. A myriad of cultists have taken over the settlement of Newton, which is a nearby site of historical but not strategic significance. I want them gone. Once there was a bridge stretching from the settlement to the archive, but it was destroyed by a rift. Best keep your distance should you travel there.
It's a lot of what we have to do anyway.
I'll withhold my appreciation until this task is complete. May you act within the equation's confines.
Buy a key card from Beckett. Damn, I was gonna say if no one's watching, it won't be a problem.
Aren't you the eccentric sort?
He's right there. Damn. Ah. You bastard. You little bastard. Oh, nope.
Welcome back, Agent. I trust. In what manner can I assist you? Don't we all? Nothing beyond what I already included in my 165-page summary of the incident. Why do you ask?
Did you feel responsible for what happened?
Of course I do. That is precisely why my energy is better channeled toward the future, to ensure such tragic events never happen again.
Dude's walking.
Were his methods wrong? Unequivocal.
I'll be going now. Cool. Yep. You know, thanks for the info. Come on, 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 come on. Nice. Okay. Did not know the guard would leave. Thank fuck.
Unauthorized visitors are not authorized. Do I need to diagram that for you?
You said the obvious dumb thing out loud. Oh, don't just stand there.
Verifiable right to be here.
Mind your truth table P's and Q's now.
I gotta wait for this one to leave. That takes me up there. It doesn't take me to the door. Don't I have distractors in my pocket? I did not notice the mask on my chest. Wait, did I equip it though? Yeah, okay, there we go. Oh. I mean, that works too. Where are these samples? Experiencing more frequent breakthrough symptoms. Our study at risk if more clarifying agent cannot be acquired. It's likely more subjects out of the experiment return to optimal treatments. Treated water tube outer remains, logistical headache. Nightmare scenario seen. Progress. Illness, you say. Where's the liquid tracer? Where do I find this? Tell them about best by doing best by. I need to alter the drug sample for tracking purposes. I gave you liquid tracer and the key copy so you can mix the tracer into the drug. Tracking through will allow it to be tracked by the order. Oh, okay, so liquid tracer is only if I inside. I should probably peek outside first. Yep, she's still there. Is it Frost Scythe? Has insomnia most nights, including last night. Just need you to leave, bud. She's really gonna wait me out, huh? Come on. There we go. I don't like that she took her scythe out. It's as if the game's like, hey, you better watch it. Oh, she's outside. Okay.
I hope you have good news for me. I knew I had the right person for the job. You've saved me quite the headache. Your reward, as promised.
Course and telemetry. She has another quest?
Aw,
Okay.
wondering if you'll ever see me again? Precious. I'll remain in the garden a little while longer, but it would be best if we limited contact with one another. No offense. But who knows? The plan mystifies even the greatest minds. Perhaps our paths will intersect again someday.
Revolver. I don't really need a silencer on it. Yeah, Little Roar found before. Biggest fan. Zapper. Sneak attacks with this weapon harmlessly shock the target, automatically paralyzing them. Feel free to believe anyone knocked out by this weapon is just unconscious. That sounds funny. Oh. It's a bait and stick. Okay. Way weaker than my hammer, though, but... Actually, I think we can bounce planets again. So we gotta find that camp. Take me back to the Incognitus. Spacing your hack skill to release a spider mine from your armor. Yeah, it drops a number of grenades. Sounds fun. You're defeated while wearing this helmet, you have to pay 1,000. Ugh. And then this one's a good killy weapon. Oh, it takes 7. This one only takes 5. Yeah, I guess the thing that cost more. Oh, actually, I did just get another beaten stick. That's kind of cool. And it goes in my sniper helmet. Where? I mean, I don't fault them too much. They didn't have to add pets, but why the fuck they add pets? This does nothing. Also, it's not that differentiate. Like, we got Lucy, who is also a hatchling. I just got her from like a special mission, but to then buy a normal hatchling seems like so pointless. Now we got the Manta Wasp. Disgusting. Yeah, go back to Lucy. Lucy's like the only kind of special one. She has a name and shit. Found her on a mission. Replanting? What's going on? Was this all here before? I don't know. I think Oz's other thing was on Praetor. While this loads, I'm gonna check on my lamb. Looks pretty good. Yeah, I think that should go for another 30 minutes. There we go. Okay.
Let us make our way to Central Control forthwith.
Yeah, but... Hey, what we got? Research camp. Supreme Arbiter's office. This thing's a little earlier, so I guess we'll do that first. Where I've been connected? Did my other voice disconnect? Oh, so why does it keep doing that? Oh, that's a leg. Man, I fast traveled here. I was expecting to have a quicker shot to the place. No, this side's a dead end, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, that's a pain. We have to go up that road then. Guess I might end up doing her thing first.
Trust the plan, preserve set progress, sustain the system, serve the sovereign.
Didn't even see the second robot. Yeah, no, we gotta go loud, I guess. The minute I get a shot off, they're gonna come blasting.
Let your betters think for you.
Bit of a distraction.
Reporting is so neighborly, suspicion rightly so.
Continuing inspection.
Maybe I should melt them. Well, I think he's already seen them, right? Or did he just hear the noise?
Giving chase.
Come on. There we go.
Seize all.
You didn't see that.
State your intentions. Always watchful. Come on out, so we might search completed in a logical and timely manner. The console provides.
Too long. I stopped because I was reading something. I didn't know what it was saying about him.
Commander, don't make me
There we go. Yeah, I wanted to retake that anyway. Did it at least autosave when we fast traveled here? Don't choose. is really nice in the middle of melting. There we go. Ah, but because it reset, his outrage is gone. That skull, it's on.
A perfect society demands perfect thoughts. Perfection is impossible when the mind is a thing of symmetry.
What are you on about? I also saw from that attack they have spider drones. It's a really good vantage point, so... Scrutiny.
Giving chase.
What, my guy?
Seems suspect to me.
It did. There's the second guy. Okay, he's there. There's the chief. Nice. Chief, go look for your homies. I'll make it real quick for you.
Some light instruction and a restorative cocktail to abrade my imperfections.
Why, there are other eyes here. Damn, there is. What the hell else is left? That little shit. Good thing they're bad attention, I guess. No one else patrolling out here. I don't have to melt them, but I think any good... They should go down with their team. Can I get it? Can I get it? Yes, I can. There we go. Dope. Give me the juice. Nice.
execution.
Jump out of the water like that.
Punitive action.
You tried to shoot me, bitch?
I shall reduce them to a slurry. This way. Something totally unrelated. Well, actually, the camp could be this way. Well, it's not as much as I would like it to do. I don't think the camp is over here. Oh shit. What the fuck? I swear my it shifted my aim for some reason. I was right on him. Oh my gosh, you guys, what the fuck? Real talk, I could snipe there from over here, I guess. Someone? I saw one up there, but now I don't see it. Unleash my might upon them! ton, but thing got me killed with how weak it is. Give me back my wham bam. That never happens. Oh my god. Recalibrate install social systems installation. Now being routed to ground station. I have a mission to do that? Since when? I just did it because I could. Okay, so this camp. Where is it? Can I hang left and get around? See one.
None shall stand against us. In due time, I'm on ready. At your word, I shall charge.
6. Damn it. Alright, well, those are all more immediately useful. Hidden objects. Explosive damage. No explosives. Cameraman. Then I get the big guy. Oh, what? Or will I? Oh, Jesus. Did not expect the one little one to do that much damage. Nice body. I just checked yours. Okay. Going through a lot of hostiles just to find and kill her people. What's going on? Bastard. Okay, this looks promising. And they're dead spiders, as I expected. Okay, so we actually found a camp this time.
Looks like a Dawn camp is up ahead. We should be able to find one of our devices there.
Where you people at?
It's an ambush or what? I don't like this. Abandoned Glorious Dawn Journal. I guess that kind of gives it away, huh? Oh, what the fuck? Monopoly does this. No. Hell, I just suddenly got stuck. Fuck you, Peanut. That. Oh, she must have went down like a few seconds after. That's such bullshit. I should have been able to get up before she was down. You're kidding. You bastards. Dude, stop noticing. There we go. And then melt. The little one is who gave me away last time. Oh, never mind, he went forward. Hit. Damn. Nice, fucking fast. Hey man. Boom.
Looks like a Dawn camp is up ahead. We should be able to find one of our devices there.
Real talk. And I know these assholes are just then trap. You know, because you don't want to do the same stuff all the time. Maybe I just hit them with some trip mines. That could be cool. What's this do again? Oh yeah, the spider mine thing. And bomb suit, just in case the trip mines backfire on me. About you. So I believe some of them spawned over here. Let me save. I learned my lesson. No, not that. Wait. S1. S2. Ooh. Journal. Whatever doesn't pop up, I'll just collect the mines later. Food. I got 3 left. I mean, could surround this, I guess, is where I'll be. Sure.
Shall stand against us.
That worked out so well. I didn't even see them all die. Awesome. Ashes to ashes. Oh wait, that's right. This thing usually disappears eventually. The last whisper. Yeah, we got some riff res. Oh. Yeah, not crucial, but I do like to take everything, so... It does suck that I don't have the lockpick yet. On the locker. Oh, I didn't finish collecting from all the ashes. I think that's everything though. Still nothing? Like, why aren't you reacting?
Still too many corporate bootlickers drawing air around here for my taste. Such as? What about it?
The question the Dawn's theory that the rifts are gateways to paradise. Just as shows that you're deluded, the Dawn's beliefs are simply lies and
I
fantasy.
do not wish to discuss it.
No. I want to discuss why the hell you aren't having a reaction. I thought we came here to kill your traitors or whatever. We attack a camp and nothing. Like, is that it? Do we keep going? Does this mean that there is a camp at both locations? Because that would suck. I didn't see shit at the other one.
Finally! Maybe now I can get to the truth of this kill order nonsense.
There we go.
I just need to check our comms device for a coded message from my old acquaintance, Severin. I knew it! He wants to help me find out who's behind this. I sent a reply telling him to meet me at a place that should be safe. It's on Cloister.
What's the over-under on Severin being a traitor? I mean, they're all psychotic killers. So I'm surprised she has a friend to begin with. I think he sent out the kill order intentionally. Where's that? Yeah, it doesn't need to be there. Set your thing is active.
Central Control is open to no visitors. Turn around. Best turn around. Central Control isn't... Wait. Orbit around?
You're damn right.
What are you doing here? I've heard a great deal regarding your exploits within the Protectorate, and it is all that prevents me from summoning the Guard. I've strict orders to arrest you on sight.
I've no desire to slay you, but if you seek to prevent me from pursuing my duties, I will have no other choice.
I wouldn't alert your friends, you'd just be giving me a concentrated space to kill them. Speech attack fright? No. Why isn't Tristan allowed to?
Rao did not report to the consul's summons. Consequently, he is wanted for questioning. It is only our difference in rank that stays my hand from attempting arrest.
Just need to come to violence. No, it seems like it needs to come to violence. Okay. I don't want to sneak in. Just frighten them.
We'll overwhelm you yet. Alarm! Intruder message!
Commander, stop dying at once!
Not dying. Just bleeding.
Sharp enough. Hostiles nearby.
Sniper. Oh, so embarrassing. What a lame way to go out. Do all of that and I just jump and break my legs. Let's see, what time is it? Oh damn, it's still pretty early.
Central Control is open to... Best turn around.
I've no desire to slay you, but if you...
Arbiter Rao did not report to the... Very well. I shall not sound the alarm. But you are still not permitted to enter this facility either through this entry or any side route. I shall be watching.
Commander, let us speak privately on our next course of action.
He said side routes? I knew I was gonna sneak in.
I did not care for that exchange at all.
I didn't either.
The idea that the Consul would stymie me individually is rather disturbing. Regardless, we do have alternate means of ingress. I seem to recall a number of creatures bypassing the left fence through some upper path we were never able to find. There's also the prisoner entrance on the right. If you're sufficiently dexterous, you may be able to bypass the safeguards to get us in.
And you know I am. Just gonna move on. I do not have high enough engineering. Which one is this? Is this the creature entrance or is this the prisoner entrance? Either way, I can't do it yet. I think I legit could probably just jump over. No, so close. There we go.
Society demands perfect thoughts. Imperfection is impossible when the mind is a thing of symmetry.
I mean, now that I know I could do that, I'll probably go up there for a vantage point to just snipe them all. I could also bring out the Big Bang if they piss me off enough. Okay, this is totally how the creatures got in. Let's go this way. so that goes... This blatantly leads to the camp. What the hell is this other path? There's a guy up there that was sniping me. We gotta get in there. Alright. There's probably something in here. You're in. I might need my special eyes on this one. Again. Down. It's saving this so I don't have to keep changing. Nope. I got so distracted by that I forgot I went to switch to my special eyes. I think I saw a drone like that before. Which means this base is a big deal. Oh, people are starting to notice me.
Smells like paint and agitated dust. Renovations, I surmise.
Shut the fuck up and get in the vent. Why are you so loud? We're sneaking in. There's also someone in that corner. I can't sneak attack him without her snitching on me. Next room.
That elevator over there goes to the Supreme Arbiter's old office. I hope the technicians have kept it in working order.
Trust the plan, preserve set progress, sustain the system, serve the Sovereign.
I believe what we need is on that terminal. I'll see if I can find my way in.
Do that. Go ahead and get rid of these turrets.
The terminal's locked, which is no surprise. See if you can find some method to bypass its passcode.
Oh, that's fine. I guess I'll just do everything again. Okay, so those two are off. What was that noise? Is hacking them temporary? That's what I was worried about. It doesn't say I can hack them again, though. gonna alert people downstairs, but... Ah. Disappointing. Yeah. Another level up, bud. I find a bottle of shelf bears a false bottom. Small compartment. The alcohol. Open this and unlock something.
Did you hear that? I think something may have unlocked. I think this may unlock the terminal, but the toggle mechanism appears compromised. I shall hold it. You attempt to gain access to the machine.
Oh. Okay, so I get it.
You must finish reading through that terminal. The elevator's been summoned from below.
Fuck. Play unsent message.
Consul Thoreau, I'm sure you're surprised to be receiving this message, and thus I can assume you already know my intent. Even considering aligning myself against the Sovereign is like sticking my hand in boiling oil. Yet my dead charges spur me forward. 10 scores of Arcadia's finest, at least 10 scores, died in defense of Golden Ridge. And does the region lie in our control? No. We fled like sprats, all at Varric's behest. I shall lower myself to work with you, Consul. I will help you uphold your plan to... Hold... What in blazes? How long have you been standing there? What did you hear?
I cannot believe what I heard. I cannot.
Sorry, that must have been hard to see.
Actually, it wasn't. Perhaps at first, until I discerned her true intentions. My mentor hated the Consul and was deeply devoted to the Sovereign. She'd never speak thus, unless she was trying to lure the Consul into a trap.
That seems like a lot of work to go through just to flatten someone's head with one of those giant hammers.
What I'm proposing is eminently plausible. It may be beyond you to see her machinations, but it's obvious to me that this was merely an intricate play. It's all that makes sense.
Oh, Tristan. You're just confused. It's obvious she was killed before she could send it. There's no elaborate play here. Yeah, you're in denial.
It's not obvious to me. You didn't know her. Wait, do you hear that?
Arbiter Rao, I finally got you. Submit quietly to the Protectorate's justice for your manifold transgressions.
Are you insane? Who are you? And on whose authority do you claim to judge me?
My name is Junior Arbiter Mayhall, and I operate on Arbiter Mandate, as you did once. Now, no questions. This is already going to be difficult enough.
That's an understatement. I find it hilariously cute that Junior came in here alone and thinks she actually stands a chance. This isn't an old love interest, is it?
This is not the time for your deranged jests.
Well, that's ridiculous. My interest in Arbiter Rao is purely professional.
Enough.
So you do
This
have
has been
interest.
an unpleasant day, and my patience is gone. Your accusations are baseless, and accosting a higher-ranked arbiter is grounds for arbitration.
They're far from baseless. You stand accused of abandoning your post, of infiltrating Protectorate facilities with opaque aims, and of hampering the Protectorate war effort.
A lot of accusation to throw around. Let's calm down and discuss this.
There's no discussion to be had with criminals. I needed to see firsthand that Arbiter Rao had abandoned his station. He has, and must meet my judgment.
These accusations of yours are slander. If you believe false bravado shall save you from my wrath, you're sorely mistaken.
Tristan, can't you see she's just following her duty like you are?
At Oculus, and again at the Vox, you showed me that the law may be interpreted. Clemency can be granted where before it would be unthinkable. Here my sense of duty clamors to be answered. But as much as it surprises me to admit it, I think you're correct. To this recruit, I've diverged from the path of righteousness. Slaying her for sincerely trying to do what is right would be a farce of justice.
So if we find some way to change her mind, you wouldn't kill her? It sounds like a treasonous thought, Arbiter Rao. Sort of ironic to be on the receiving end of justice you normally mirror. Sounds like you're gonna say. Whatever.
But I know the reality of swaying an arbiter from their chosen path. It's likely this situation may devolve into violence regardless.
What is this insanity? I would never imagine an Arbiter balking from their chosen course. I had hoped Arbiter Rao would come to his senses, but obviously to no avail. I may not wish to judge him. I may not understand what has come over him. It is of no consequence. His crimes against the Protectorate are all that matters.
Spared a sentinel bent on arresting him. It seemed like a traitor to you. Sometimes your punishments don't fit the crime. Tell her about the collating post.
He was simply doing his duty, just as you or I must every day. Killing him would have been wrong, even though attempting to arrest me was a criminal act.
That's even worse than I thought. You chose not to do your duty, and expect telling me so would soften my decision to judge you?
The Supreme Arbiter taught me to follow my own sense of justice. And I have. Use your mind. Think about what I did. What you intend to do. Is this moral? Is this right?
Arbiters aren't under any jurisdiction but their own. No one put you up to this. You even have have to answer. I can.
What of it? Someone has to stop him.
Ironic. You came here to judge me for much the same reason I have, as you so claim, deserted. I chose to investigate the Supreme Arbiter's death on my own. You chose to investigate my departure on your own. You seek to judge me for the very crime you are guilty of.
But that's impossible. I refuse to believe we both could be guilty if we were simply following what we were taught.
You face inherent logical fallacy, Lincoln. No, that would lead to death. The Supreme Order seems to struggle to do the right thing by your laws. Even orders are self-contradictory. It stands to reason you should question.
We don't know that for certain, but
to
an onlooker without our knowledge, it could seem that way. And such presumed traitorousness would be very confusing.
Even the Supreme Arbiter has struggled with this? That doesn't seem possible. But I suppose there's no way to ask her now. I shall trust your words. Consider my hand stayed. I can see that judging Tristan would only rob the Protectorate of another of its servants. It seems I must reflect on this matter.
Resolved.
It would appear we're in agreement. Neither of us shall raise a hand against the other. I'm pleased.
Never known an arbiter to lose their taste for blood. That's disappointing.
So, what course of action do we take now?
I'm about talked out. Can we just go our separate ways without anyone dying? No, just in order to.
It's important for an arbiter to use their forebrain. Next time you encounter something as strange as a loyal arbiter diverging from the path of righteousness, investigate. You may find more questions than answers. But deciphering them and interpreting justice as best we can is how we might serve Arcadia.
Uphold justice in my way. I'll attempt to remember that, Arbiter Rao. Thank you.
Glory to the Protectorate, Junior Arbiter. Make me proud. I'm pleased we were able to resolve that altercation peaceably. Robbing Arcadia of an enthusiastic recruit would have given me little joy.
You say that, but I've seen the way you smile when you kill. Dispense justice. I'd say she got lucky. Or you're turning soft.
You know, I'd even venture to say she reminded me just a little of myself as a lad.
Where do we go
All
from
this excitement did not make me forget the confession on the Supreme Arbiter's terminal. I have to bring it to Virgil. Together, we can discover exactly what transpired.
You're relying on yourself. These excuses of yours are unbecoming of an arbiter.
Have you lived all your life within the Protectorate? No. What do you know about what makes an arbiter? I refuse to question the Supreme Arbiter, just as I refuse to cast every belief I hold dear into the mud. Push me no more. Virgil will know what to make of this. Together we'll figure out what to do. I'll message him when we return to the ship. Hopefully he shall respond. Quickly.
So if you never change your heart. This game pulled a funny switcheroo on me last time I chose to bear someone. They immediately betrayed us. Okay, there's nothing else over here.
Sharp enough. Hostiles nearby.
Wow. We didn't have to kill anyone. Look at us. I wouldn't call it a new leaf, but, you know. Not bad. Not too shabby. We did his thing, we did her thing. There are some Auntie's Choice people we could go see. Hazard gas, deliver coils to medic.
Our commander hangs from a thread!
I thought I would just slide down. I'd jump off and break my legs. I usually just do 2 hours, so this is the rare time where I started earlier. I don't have to go to bed yet. I'll hit up Spacer's Choice and then call it. Or Auntie's Choice, actually. Oh. Give me the flower. There we go.
This facility prevents Praetor's lightning from laying waste to all around it. At least the Order should keep it in tolerable repair.
That's not one of the lightning. Oh, I guess it is. Wait, what? Oh. I didn't know this was a mission I had.
Well, of all the improbable sights I'd never imagined to actually see, folks simply wandering around the Badlands of Praetor would be near the top of that list. I've not the mind to solve the equation that demonstrates how unlikely it is you've survived enemy combatants, hostile critters, and endless lightning in near equal measure.
I wouldn't worry about the odds. We tend to defy them at every turn. Always see the equation. This is the landing pad is literally right there. Getting here was really.
Is that so? Amusingly enough, I'm inclined to believe you, which means you might be just the help Exemplar Simon's been waiting for.
Does it mean that? I deliberately vague. You're at least going to tell me what this place is.
He is in the lab atop the hydraulicalized lift. Ironically, the lift was struck by lightning while the station was being reset and is stuck in its raised position. There is a trail that leads to the top. Just mind the jump onto the platform, and don't touch anything glowing, sparking, or obviously shedding lightning on your way there. And given the situation we find ourselves in, I'll be leaving the gate charged unless you're ready to pass through it. Just approach, and I'll power it down for you. Should you ever need to exit the station, just approach the gate, and I can open it for you.
Targeting parameters. That might be a bad thing. So that's the lift. He's stuck with it. Affected. Who? There we go. Or Oh my god, Ozzy, I thought you were one of them. I have a dog. No.
I am at my wit's end with that damn Protectorate safe. If you can open it, whatever's inside is yours. I'll wash my hands of it.
Lockpick 7, so way to taunt me. Yeah, nice. Okay, well, are you in charge up here?
Cause trouble and I will school you. Chapter and verse.
That sounds worse than being shot, honestly. How the hell do I go about the lift?
So, you're the mysterious individual that's caused such a stir across Arcadia? Well, it is my sincerest of pleasures to meet you. I am Exemplar Simon, head of research at this station. Please consider me your personal conduit to this meager, yet profound portion of the universal equation. How may I be of service?
I came across a malfunctioning tower, and after fixing it, it told me to come here.
So you're the reason I've been alerted to recalibrations. I'd wondered why some of these systems suddenly came back online. Originally, the Protectorate designed this facility to control those grounding towers, which are the only thing keeping Praetor's ceaseless lightning from turning us all into ash. And to be sure, that is the only reason Anti or the Protectorate haven't taken this place by force. They are rightly terrified of what happens if this station goes offline. However, neglect during this conflict led to Axons shorting at 5 of the towers, causing gross misalignment. If they aren't realigned, the failures will catastrophically cascade.
To realign them. I can do that.
Wonderful. In order to recalibrate a tower, you must find the malfunctioning panel inside their control room. Prior to being driven from this facility, the Protectorate was exploring lightning-powered explosives. The concept was clearly beyond them, but I have already solved that. So with the towers aligned, I can produce a batch of the explosives they theorized, and I would happily share them with you. Indeed. When aligned, the towers fill the capacitor I've modified, which provides me with enough electrical accumulation to fabricate a handful of these. Unfortunately, the capacitors are only able to hold the charge for mere moments before failing catastrophically. Thus, I'm limited in production by the 5 capacitors that remain. So, with the towers aligned, I am able to fabricate a handful of these electron explosives. The sum of which that is fantastic news. I'll begin fabrication as soon as you've aligned.
Station terminal. You guys care about getting your boss down. How the hell do I get their boss down? Wait, is this the lift? This is the lift, isn't it? I'm confused then. Journal. Speak to Ruth. Northern Towers. Monty's choice. Need to hear from Virgil. Don't know, wishing they would find a way to Oh. I completely forgot about that. Didn't know I still had to do that. These soldiers sent you an invitation to their flagship. Compression coils. Chapels and collect any logs. Oh, Newton. God damn it. Well, that's a little annoying. I'm supposed to talk to his boss who's stuck on the lift. But it's not a mission. Oh, I can play it over there? Cool. I guess in the ship? It's good for that audio log thing, but what the hell's the thing about the boss? He said take the path up, be careful of the lift. Or wait, actually. Because I imagine this has to be the lift. Why aren't any of them concerned that they're stuck up here?
Can't talk. Calculating an inverse complex sine function in my head.
Everyone's a nerd in this universe. It's a workbench.
You have a very non-scholarly look about you.
The fuck's that supposed to mean? What am I even dressed as? I mean, I look cool. Screw you. No. I just want to pick his pockets. Yeah. And I do want those shock grenades. Let me save in case this is bad. I don't think it should be, though. Grounding tower updates. Research notes. That's funny. He's got me some free shock grenades. And then he'll give me more after I help out with all this stuff. But damn, how do I get this tower down? What the hell's over here? This looks like a creature lair, but what creature? Oh, Raptidons. Maybe later. I don't think that relates to that. Station supply cache reported. Like it fits down here. I'll get it, bro. Did I miss something?
Are you going to be a problem? Because I have a solution that requires very little computation. Please, don't distract me from my more pressing distractions.
You asked me to help, Basil.
Greetings, unaffiliated individual? Could you be a freelancer? A gun for hire? Might you be interested in a job involving the removal of dangerous creatures? Very well. There's a cave directly southeast of our position, positively infested with Raptidons. If you exterminate the lot of them, I'll upgrade your basic entry permissions to allow for purchase of our surplus of supplies. Oh, sure. This is so exciting. I can feel the rate of my blood flow increasing.
your behavior within acceptable parameters.
I don't know about the whole lift situation. Talk to everyone up there. No one even references it. I'll come back to this probably.
You're about to enter territory controlled by Auntie's choice. Act accordingly, or you'll end up as close friends with the inside of a Raptidon.
You there, you came from outside the camp, didn't you? Interested in work, or was the allure of helping to advance science and being paid for it too much to resist? I'll get right to it then. I need someone to bring me a Gorvid egg.
It already did?
Incredible! And to think I sent all those assistants to die for nothing. I should have just sent a heavily armed stranger first. Here's your reward. You've certainly earned it. Now, back to my lab. I'm going to get so many papers published. Every biological researcher will know my name. There's going to be statues of me.
I even remember I grabbed that thing. Graciously unsent shit. Yep. Crude biomass. I need a damn corporate climber. Who's in charge? We got these two. That one's a sleeper. Am I even at the spot? What the hell's going on? Patient to their corporate. Is that really it? It was just telling me to come here? Just for that little quest?
Wrangling Raptidons may seem a mite dangerous, but it's a far safer endeavor than being one of the research assistants.
Look at you, rocketing up the corporate ladder.
What have we here? You're definitely not a member of my battalion. You best be here on business. My time is valuable.
Aren't you just an array of solar radiation? Not happy with your deployment?
Why would I be? Are your lamps broken? Praetor is a dirtball racked by lightning storms. I understand the strategic value of Praetor, but this assignment is beneath me.
So then why haven't you dealt with the barricade yet? Job's a job.
That sounds like something a lifer on a factory line says.
Where should you
In
be?
orbit, sitting in HQ, being involved in overall strategic planning of the system-wide campaign. My superior assigning me here. What else? If I could have solved it that easily, it would have been solved by now. If you think it's so trivial, deal with it yourself.
Yeah, I will. Let's talk about that instead.
Make it quick. We were working on getting around it by tunneling through a mountain. Unfortunately, work is ground to a halt, extending my deployment on this void-forsaken dirtball.
Might use a tunnel.
But they have no defenses on that side. Why would you defend the side of an unclimbable mountain range? We could catch them off guard and put an early end to this campaign. Our equipment
Okay.
detected some kind of anomaly, mostly vibrations. Until we know what it is, I ordered to stop. Causing a cave-in gains us nothing. Agreed. But they have no defenses on that side. Why would you defend the side of an unclimbable mountain range? We could catch them off guard and put an early...
Oh, bounty board. There's bit transfer. Look up your own bounty. No bounty. Because I'm slick like that. Look up local bounties. Only bounties are for the Praetor region. Mad Queen. Crimes of damage to property. Repeat. Spotted her near the chemical factory. Gunton nest. Allowed to breed. Oh, this is not a person. We fear her brood shall be continued up in the region. Bit reward will be paid out to an individual. Make this wayward Raptidon. Sure. Eliminate the Mad Queen. I didn't know that they hold the bounty board, so I guess on the other planets where I've killed bounties, I should just look for Auntie's Choice bases. I'm gonna collect my money. I got money waiting out there. What else is over here? I'm at King's Cave. I did not expect it to be that close. So sure, we can end on that. I get this base first because I think I can get a fast travel point here.
Seems the invaders seek to keep us out. And if they want us out,
Like we're about to have
I
company
want
of the
in.
unwanted kind. You've 5 seconds to make plain your intent before I let my boys here pitch some swill at you.
Let's explore. What is this place?
4.
This place must be protecting something good if you're this aggressive. I wouldn't recommend killing me. Still an awful lot of paperwork. Nah.
3.
Aggressive. Do one draw. You're not really going to attack me for asking questions.
2. Last chance.
It's been fun. Why don't you cut the tough guy act and let me in? At this point, I'm just curious to see what happens at the end of the countdown. Damn. Protection of it. I know for a fact I can wipe her out in one hit. Antibiotics. Yeah, we're gonna rob this place later. The thing is, I've killed a bunch of people from every faction, but it's always been those that either attacked us first, or were from a faction like Oz's literally Oz's faction, who are just all crazy psycho killers, so they don't care that I kill them. There is no faction reward with them. Anyone else faction bait killed? Only when they started it, and in very specific situations. So it didn't hurt my reputation, because I had to defend myself. Which way into this cave? Yeah, no, I'm trying to negotiate, do peace negotiations so we can all team up and take out these rifts. So if I kill any Auntie's choice without it being on the level, it might hurt things for me. Unless I take her out stealthily and melt the body. No, she has 2 Raptidons next to her. Actually, I think they're just weak enough for... Where are you at? Remote detonator. Nice. Force blaster. Cis cuisine, that sounds disgusting. Allows volatile tumors that stick to surfaces and cause corrosive explosion. Attached tumors may be picked up as ammo or eaten on the spot for immediate health. Ew. Warning, eating volatile tumors grants significant toxicity. Healing effect increases with medical skill. It was built, others say it was grown. Most just eating. I mean, yeah, it sounds like a freaking gross gun. Only 1 die. Oh, god damn it, you guys. Bullet. Hey, your size doesn't matter. I have a shrink ray. Oh. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh! You know, not small enough. See it all shifting around its camo. No. Oh. God damn it. Also, I just remembered the reason the shrink away didn't work. If they're too strong, they have to be weakened first. Oh good, it's saved over here. These two seem like a good pair because they're both very violent and psychotic, but like, they're a horrible matchup. I get like no good coverage when I have both of them. Them just charging in and getting wiped out immediately kind of. Actually, why don't I just do a big bang? Could have been a one and doneer, but that's okay. Man, we got a lot of them, huh? And I reckon my food should be well past done. So ooh, gave me a lot of experience. And a decent bit of bits, I guess. No more locals? Cool. Alright, well, that's all she wrote for now. Thanks for chilling with me, you know. Take care, everybody. Peace out. Be back probably tomorrow. Actually, no, definitely, yeah.